What's up, my beautiful people? This is Tori, aka Wet Dirt, and right now we are here, day 16. Um, Welcome to 1827, where I am chronicling my journey towards self improvement by way of music, by way of walking in my best version, figuring out who I am. The title, my name is Tori. I'm a man. I'm a father. I'm a son. I'm not quite, yeah, I am uncle. Yeah. Um, I'm all these different titles, but I'm on a journey to see spiritually, make that connection with my higher self. And through some of my issues that I've acquired over the last few years, man. I've been going through a lot of things over the past few years. And, uh, it's made me question a lot of things. It's put me in a situation where I had to discover uh, things about myself that I frankly have been running from. My childhood wasn't bad, but there were some moments in my childhood that got me in I guess I wouldn't say bad, but just um, some traumatic things that happened. And because I never really dealt with those things, nor did I feel like I needed to deal with those things, they just kind of kept festering. And certain things, when they would come up in my life, I don't know if this is getting too. Hold on. And when certain things would get into my life and trigger certain energies or reactions from me, I acted in ways that, I wanted to find out, why is it certain things that make me jump off the handle? Why do I feel certain ways when people say certain things? Why does it bother me? You know what I'm saying? So I started going to therapy, started learning about, some of my inner, uh, I guess some people call it shadow work when you're trying to find out those things that make you tick. Uh, and when your life is not going the way that you want it to, and how your subconscious kind of affects your everyday life because your subconscious is more of a habitual part of your mind. So you're going to always retreat back to what you really are. So if if you get into a situation where you're under some type of pressure, if you have not retrained your mind on how to do things a new way, when the pressure comes up, all you're going to do is revert back to your old way of doing things. And that old way sometimes is not the most positive way. So that's what self improvement is. You want to find out what those hindering things are in your life. Once you find out what those things are, take the time uh, to fix those things and correct those things so you can move on to have a better life for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So this 1 to 1827, that is representative of 5 years. And my ultimate goal was to make $5 million in 5 years with, using my talents, my gifts in music, my gifts in writing, and hopefully I would like to get to a point after I get out of my life's forest. Once I get out of that, I can kind of reach behind and find other men out there who have been going through the same types of scenarios that I've been going through and kind of reach back and give them either shine a light, or if I can reach my hand back there or throw a rope back there and bring them up, because I'm going through this with very little assistance. I do have a great therapist. There are some people who knows certain things that's going on, but nobody knows the full story. So it makes for a difficult walk at times. But I believe that, like the old gospel song say trouble don't last always. I kind of feel like I'm gonna, um, I feel myself right now getting out of it. You know what I mean? I haven't completely, um, made it through. Uh, and when I do, it's almost like I think I heard somebody over the weekend. They say, when you're in the midst of going through something, you don't really know how to do it until you've actually finished it. And I think that's going to be the key for me when I feel in my heart and in my mind. I don't know when that's going to be. That could be later today. That could be next week. It could be a month from now. It could be a year from now or 2 years. All I can do for myself, and this is something that I've been learning, once you put every piece of effort behind what you do, and this is something that I got to say for myself because it's very hard to doing this. It's way easier. It sounds way easier than it is. But once you have done everything that you could do, it's just time to give it up. And whatever you can't do, trust whatever you believe in to get you through it. I'm learning that. And I do see evidence of certain things that happens for me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the hard part is just being patient enough to let that manifest itself. And once you get to that point, then you can, once you know that you can get to that point and you just understand and believe and have faith that things will happen, I believe that's when the life changing really, really begins. It's a process, and I'm going through the process. So 1 to 1,827 is where I invite anybody who might be going through whatever it is, whether it's of a positive nature or what people would look at as a negative nature, to give input, encouragement. If there's anybody who's going through some issues, hopefully I can get to a point where I have enough, people that follow me that can see and put comments and, you know, get help, get encouragement from each other. I want this just to be a community of people that want to help one another and learn, educate, and things of that nature. So, I've had a pretty good weekend. I didn't make any videos over the weekend. Had the kids come through. Then I had to do a little bit of work and set things going on in that way. But today, Monday, I think today is the 4th. I believe it's the 4th today. Monday, November the 4th. I'm back at it again, day 16. And if anybody is out there that's interested, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Don't have anything major to go over today. I just want to check in, let everybody know that I'm still doing this. I'm still riding. I'm going to keep riding, and I'm going to keep doing this positive thing. It's going to help me. It's going to help other people. And share, like, comment, subscribe. All right. With that being said, I ain't got nothing else. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.